Okay, bro, so the path to discipline needs to begin with a reason, with a massive why. And usually those are two things: either running away from shame, from that miserable, disgusting, sad, depressing place that you were in, like I used to, bro. Literally letting people down, not keeping the promises to myself, to others, for example, to my mom, and literally having arguments and feeling shame and guilt. And I thought I was a disciplined individual, confident, productive, and all that. Turns out I was not really. Turns out I was not really. And so that's one motive. That's one reason of why you start to get out of that disgusting, miserable place that you absolutely, bro, must get out of if you didn't already. And number two is running towards some kind of goal that is actually positive, right? So, look, I will tell you in this video some actionable steps that you can use to change your life massively, drastically, finally, and not just with some tips, but an actual. I mean, this works as a system, so that when you implement it, your your life will drastically change, as it did for me, because I've been using these tips, bro, for months. So look, let me tell you a bit more of that story, right? So there was a time in September 2023 when my mom asked me to do some things for her, and I started to develop a bad habit of just not doing that. I mean, I just did the things half the way, or I just did not do them correctly, or I just forgot about them. And so these things happens again and again and again and again. And guess what? Until one point when my mom calls again and says, "No, we gotta talk when I get home. This is just stupid, Sebastian. What are you doing?" And I felt so much guilt and shame because I had this identity of being on self-development, entrepreneurship, self-discipline, productivity. Bro, I was not doing anything that productive. I mean, I was not nearly as productive as I thought I was, or confident, or disciplined. And the thing is, that was an awakening moment for me to realize, oh wait, I need to actually change massively. And so I started listening to this guy called Wes Watson more, and because I was listening to him, but now actually taking notes from the videos I watched and stuff like that, and getting some insights and tips, and my life started to change literally because because I thought to myself, okay, I need to actually implement this so that I make sure I get out of this disgusting situation, right? And so Wes taught me, bro, you gotta keep your promises to yourself and others. Bro, you gotta do this. You gotta hit your non-negotiables. You gotta do this each and every day, right? And I started to do that literally. And I think in the first days I started to run again as a habit in the morning at 5 a.m. or so, if I remember correctly. If perhaps it was that time. Also, I started to keep my every promise, bro, to myself, and to my family. And promise is not just saying, "Oh, I promise I'll do this." A promise is saying you will do something. That's valuing your word. Yes, that's already a promise. That's how it works. And thing is, bro, you gotta keep each and every one. When you do that, your confidence will skyrocket, like it did for me. You gotta get out of that rut, out of that disgusting, miserable place. You gotta, and you can use, and how this relates to discipline. And I will give you some more methods specifically on that too. But this helps massively with your confidence, which gives you the hope and the possibility. You understand the possibility that, oh yeah, I can actually change my life and start taking action towards discipline as well, and with the confidence as well. You'll reach a massive level of exposure of amazing confidence. When you do that, you can use that to literally say to yourself that you'll do the work when you don't feel like doing, because otherwise you'll just feel massive regret, a massive dip in confidence if you don't keep your promise. You can use that. Now, next thing, have an accountability journal, like I show in the image, right? This is massive. Put your non-negotiables there and force yourself, not like a habit tracker, not like a habit tracker that these people do on the internet online, but actually force yourself to hit each and every non-negotiable. You don't negotiate with yourself. You do them each and every single day. You write here the habits on top. You write on the side the dates. You make the lines, whatever, and boom, there you have boxes for each and every non-negotiable and day. And when you do that, bro, you gotta force yourself every day to hit each and every single one, at least for a couple of minutes if you didn't manage to put all the time in. But still do it, and your confidence will skyrocket, and your discipline, your consistency will skyrocket. Your standards will improve, therefore your discipline as well. Now, another very, very powerful thing for discipline that helps me a lot is identity shifting, improving your identity. Look, bro, this either way will help what I told you, but another massive boost that will skyrocket your progress is to update your identity, man. Your self-image, your standards, I mean, right? If you have an identity of an unorganized individual that is not disciplined, that is not productive, that is not confident, that is just shy and kind of lazy and so on, you'll be that kind of person that will reflect that. It's like a laptop, right? If you have bad components in your laptop, well, obviously it will perform very bad. But if you get a new one that has amazing components, well, of course it will operate amazing compared to that other one. So thing is for you, bro, you gotta update your identity. How do you do that? I teach more stuff on my program. You can also book a free coaching call with me. For some time I do free coaching call if you're interested in that. But for the channel, for this video right now, how can you improve your, how can you improve your identity? It sounds silly. Your brain will probably not agree with this. Your brain will probably say, oh no, that's wrong, that's just stupid. First of all, don't listen to your brain because it got you in the miserable position you are with those bad habits and regret, right? Second of all, I've been doing this for months, so please listen to me. This changed my life. This can change yours as well, and it's simple, and everybody can do it. What you do, bro, is to begin telling yourself every day that you're a disciplined individual. Yes, that's simple. Why? Well, because when you do that, the more you say something, the more you reinforce that belief, the more you make that belief stronger. And the more you, because we operate based on those beliefs, based on this identity, this self-image, and your standards will increase massively. At first, when I started to do this and say, oh, okay, I'm a disciplined individual, I'm someone who's disciplined, I'm disciplined. At the beginning, it was a bit weird. It seemed a bit strange, a bit not true. But think about it. As the months passed, and the more I said this, the more it became true. And now I literally have an identity of a disciplined individual. Literally, when I don't feel like doing something, and I really kind of want to, maybe just do it later, maybe something, my identity inside tells me, like, well, no, you cannot do that. You're not that kind of guy anymore. You're someone who is disciplined now. You gotta do it. You have no excuses. And it forces you into action. That's bulletproof. Bulletproof, literally. And you say this every day, and it's simple. It's so simple, literally. That's literally what you do, right? And no, it's not a lie. You might say, oh, but Sebastian, I'm not disciplined right now. Why would I say this? It seems like a lie. Look, we're saying this in the present moment. It's not a lie. It's the truth because you right now in this moment choose to be disciplined. You right now in this moment are not doing those bad habits or whatever you've been doing that created that shame for you. And so the thing is, bro, look. You in this moment choose to be disciplined, and you say this, and you constantly say this each and every single day, each and every single day, each and every single day. Literally put it on your schedule. And this is another very powerful thing. Make yourself a daily schedule. Even if you feel like, oh no, Sebastian, I don't like it. I don't care if you like it or not. You want to get out of your situation. This, and truth be told, you'll love it. You will actually love it. And you cannot say you won't like it until you actually make your own, not your school or job timetable or schedule, but your own schedule. This is massive for productivity, for fulfillment, for excitement, for fun, and you can even have your work done even faster and have even more fun activities in the day if you want to with this principle. And as I said, put in your schedule in the morning, especially in some more times through the day perhaps, where you literally say these affirmations to yourself. And it's all affirmations. I mean, I don't think they will work. Bro, trust me. I've been using them for months, and the key to them is to say them each and every single day. Not all day, but you get the point. A few times per day, every day. The more you say that, the more you reinforce this belief. And that coupled with the wins, with literally creating a history of wins, and you have visual proof in that accountability journal, those ticks, that's massive, bro. This will literally change your life. This is actual visual proof that you change. You have proof that you become a winner. You get away from the history of losses and you create a new history of wins. Each and every promise kept is a win. Each and every box ticked is a win. Each and every time you update your identity is a win. And look, it's okay to fail at the beginning, but the thing is that it's possible, and that you can grind and also almost explore this principle and ideas and map, because you have the result or the blueprint already, right? Or at least the surface one. In my coaching sessions, again, free ones for a while, I teach you even more in depth. So thing is, bro, you implement all these, and by the way, super important, right? You should not miss anyone. You should not miss any. Force yourself to to complete each and every promise, to keep each and every one, to tick each and every box. And it's not hard. It's not actually hard. You might say, "Oh, but Sebastian, what if something happens and I cannot take it?" You'll have time to take it. Trust me. There's 24 hours in the day. You have time to do those activities, those daily activities in terms of work and good habits, for example. You can also put that. Just do that.
It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop to your heart.
Put them there. Take them. Activities that you gotta do daily in terms of productive work and habits. Good habits. And don't put, oh, no FAP or something like that. Bro, I'm gonna go for this very, very quick, right? Don't put there in your accountability journal things you want to run away from and you say, oh, tick that box because I didn't do that bad habit. Don't do this, because you're putting too much attention on the bad habit itself. When you do that, you chain yourself and your identity to that bad habit, and you put too much attention to it. The way I got away from lust and from all that dumb stuff, from those dumb videos, is just I didn't pay attention, and I completely forgot about it. And now finally I actually began living life. That's how I did it. And bro, whether you feel like it or not, you must absolutely make yourself a schedule. Look, this will skyrocket your productivity, maybe even 5x, 10x, 100x it, simply because of some important principles. Why do you think a schedule is so important? And by the way, you can make it however you want. It's your schedule. Don't have a bad opinion about it just because you remember your school or job schedule. It's not that. You make your own schedule that you love, not just that you love, but that actually is productive. And the reason why a schedule is so powerful and it helped me massively is because, of course, massive discipline. You actually focus on activity. Okay, at this time I do this thing, at that time I do that thing. And the thing is, you see, it's also Parkinson's law, right? You can get so much more work done with a schedule, yeah, like you wouldn't believe. Think about it, right? Let's say you've been working on some whatever task for your online business or productive work or other good habits or goals that you have, right? So for example, let's assume you're a guy that makes YouTube. I, for example, make YouTube videos, right? Let's say you somehow don't like filming videos, or let's say you don't like scripting videos or editing them, right? And let's say it takes you a bunch of time, let's say a couple hours, and you think, oh yeah, it's Saturday or it's this Thursday or something, and I need to do this work, but yeah, it will take me a while. And you have this excuse, and that, oh, I just don't feel like doing it. It will take a bunch of time, and you can maybe do it later. And I also want to do more fun things, you know. But the thing is, look, you have time for all that. And with a schedule, the Parkinson's law, the principle, how it works is basically from this time to this time, you have basically a deadline, a time deadline. And because you have that, you obviously will work way faster and better on the goal. Right? Many people say, oh, don't work fast because it will diminish or make the quality worse, let's say. It's not true. Just don't take quality out of the equation. Think about it. I use this principle, Parkinson's law, even for my exams at school. And guess what? I even got better results than the pre-exam tests, which were the same difficulty, the same length, the same time, whatever. So yeah, it works. So use a schedule. Put your work productive work tasks in the morning, because it's way harder to stay disciplined later in the day compared to in the morning, because you have so many more distractions back there later in the day. Whatever, your willpower is not as high, or whatever, you got to train it, of course, but the thing is, it will be way easier either way for you to work in the morning. So for example, right now it's around 7 a.m. or something. I woke up at 6, and read a bit from the Bible, whatever, did some more tasks that I needed to do, and now I'm filming outside. And my grandparents, by the way, look at this beautiful place here, absolutely gorgeous, in the countryside. I hope you see something. But anyway, point is, bro, you gotta take action yourself. I give you all these steps that helped me and massively changed my life, made me way more positive, made me way more disciplined and confident, and increased my standards. Now I'm literally preparing, I mean, not right now in this second because I'm filming this video, but I'm also preparing for a 10.5K mini marathon on the 29th of September of 2024 that I gotta have. I also feel so much better right now. I have such a more zest for life. I feel so much happier and so much more fulfilled and more productive and purposeful. It's amazing. I actually love life now. I actually am healthier and better in all these areas. I improved so much, literally, and you can do as well if you actually implement these principles. But that's the thing, I can only give them to you. I cannot just teleport to you right now and just make you take action right now. But that's the thing, that's another thing, right? Don't wait for this. Don't you say that, oh, I can do this later. Just watch, finish watching this video and go and watch another, or do some other thing. No, directly after you watch this video, or no, you know what? Put a pause right now just to make sure, because you want to make this change, right? Yes or no? Yes. Well, of course. The thing is, there's a possibility, there's a chance, and it happened to me in the past as well, of just saying, oh, I can do it when this video finishes, or something else. But the thing is, don't do that, because you risk having other distractions, other videos, other stuff happening, or you just forget. It happened to me, and you just don't implement the action. It's not good. So pause this video right now and literally go and implement something. Give yourself literally some promises. Go in your phone notes, put a to-do list, and literally give yourself at least 1 or 2 tasks that you gotta complete for the day that are super important for you, for your goals, and in general for discipline, right? Just do that right now. Literally pause this video right now. Pause this video right now and go do that. Otherwise, you won't make it and you have no hope. You have no chance. Why I'm saying this is because you literally, bro, this is so easy. I just told you to just pause and do that. If you cannot do at least that, how do you expect to have the mindset to do all these things? Don't be like that fat guy who says that he's gonna start on New Year's or on Monday. Start right now. Start right now. Don't, whatever excuse you have in your mind, just stop it and just go do this thing right now that I tell you. This will change your life. Don't listen to your brain, because it got you in that miserable, sad position that you're in right now. Feeling like a loser, like I used to. Bro, I used to feel like a loser, like so much shame and guilt and depression and loneliness all day, literally, pretty much. Depression, kinda. Just didn't want to admit it, but had many times when I just felt disgusting. And disgusted also about myself, that I did not do the right things and that I procrastinated on this thing. I did this thing wrong. I did not do that thing. I should have done this and be more disciplined with my diet, with this, with that, with my training, with my work. But so many times when I just messed up. The thing is, with this blueprint, this massively changed me. So just do this. That's the blueprint, or at least the surface level. Go do this and it will massively change your life. I tell you. You want to improve, and are you willing to work hard for it? Well, probably, right? This is how hard feels like. If you don't feel like doing this, and guess what? That part of your brain, if you watch Charlie Morgan's video on trial by fire, you might understand this concept better. There's this thing in your mind that just doesn't want to, your current standards don't want to die. Because that version of you, a part of your brain, wants to just stay in comfort, and it knows that if you implement these steps, it will actually be in discomfort so that it becomes something new. It doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to get out of the comfort zone. But that's the thing, you got to get that out of your you got to get out of your comfort zone. Your brain will try to stop you. Or no, I mean a part of it that wants to stay complacent. But that part that wants to grow and to feel better, happier, not just better, because there's a difference between pleasure and happiness, right? Pleasure from bad habits lead to regret. Happiness is actual fulfillment. And thing is, listen to that part of your brain that just tells you that we gotta improve. That's literally what you do. Bro, this changed my life. You just do this, your life will never be the same again. You'll start to become way happier. You'll start to actually adopt new standards, challenges, and be more disciplined and enjoy life. Right now, I'm at 7 a.m. filming a video. At 7 a.m. I woke up. It's summer. It's summer, right? I could have just stayed in bed, or where I was sleeping, and do nothing. Scroll on Instagram or something. I don't do those things. I love now waking up with a purpose and helping you, bro, and the other guys through these videos, through Discord, through Instagram, and all that stuff. This gives me purpose, meaning, and it can give this to you as well if you focus on some good, productive work. Yes, it feels hard, but remember, each and every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So it will feel super hard, but it will give you amazing happiness in return. Think about it. Every time that happens, every time with the workout, with the actual productive work you gotta do, with whatever productive and important work you need to get done, when you do it, you feel amazing. That's exactly how it works. And another thing is, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. That's another thing I learned. To actually get exponential results, even better results in discipline and productivity and confidence and so on, well, you got to make sure that whatever you do is at a way higher standard, because when you operate from a higher standard, you become this better individual at a way higher level across the board, because you're that kind of person. You have those kind of qualities, those kind of standards. And so the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you live in an unorganized room and you think, oh, but I want to be more productive, Sebastian, I mean, I don't have time to clean my room. That's exactly what I failed, bro. But in the past. But the thing is, I started to clean my room, and guess what? Boom, I became even more productive. Because my standards improved. I became more organized, more productive, have a cleaner environment. All that translates in different areas. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. The standard with which you do one thing also is the standard with which you do everything. So this will reflect. So whatever areas of your life you have, and in general, how you do things, the quality, just bump it up. It doesn't need to take too much time. Just do them fast, but still with quality. And that will improve overall your character and your results in whatever other areas, and the way in which you perform. That's exactly how it works. And so, bro, if you want more actionable steps like this, stories and stuff that actually works, continue watching the channel. Also join the free coaching calls, because I don't know how much time I will be spending doing them. I have some free spots left. I have some free spots, so just go and schedule some meetings. Now, anyway, point is, what did I want to say even? Yeah, I think I might be wrong, right? But at least from as far as I know, I'm one of the only guys who actually teaches methods of how to become disciplined. Not just motivational talk, not just saying you gotta be disciplined, but actually how to become disciplined. Because I've been through this. I've been through this transformation. Now I teach it to you. Through these exposures and systems to actually become and stay a more disciplined, consistent individual through these methods. So go and do them right now. Otherwise, you won't make it. Remember that. You might say, oh, but then what to do, Sebastian? Well, go and implement them right now. What do you want me to do? I cannot teleport to you, bro, and just force you to take action. Take action right now. Right now. It's easier than you think. And even if it feels hard, that doesn't matter. Just that's resistance. That's just a part of your brain that just doesn't want to change because it wants to stay in comfort. But guess what? That makes you feel regret. Cut that off. Cut that away, and just take action right away, right now. Remember, we're limitless because we never peak if we so choose to. And I'll see you, hopefully, in the next one. Peace.
I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't want no rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I